Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Plants vs. Zombies Zombie Ooze. That's right, it's another slime toy. But man, do I love slime toys. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I've never actually played Plants vs. Zombies. I know, I'm probably missing out on something awesome, but let me tell you, just seeing a severed zombie head toy that comes with a bucket of slime, I could not resist it, even if I don't actually know anything about the video game. So we're going to take a look at this today and see if it was worth picking up. So first of all, comes in nice blister card packaging there. You see down here, this is done by Jazwares, and we've got nice Plants vs. Zombies video game logo and all that fun stuff over here. My eyes pop out! I love that. And just a nice blister card there that just basically reveals everything that's in the packaging, which is all I needed to see to know that I wanted this. Now, the back of the box just kind of gives you an idea of exactly what this does. Squeeze the ooze over and over again, which I love. And also, by the way, kids, don't drink the slime. Apparently that's a no-no. So let's go ahead and let's rip this thing open and let's check it out. Alright, so we got our zombie head and our slime out of the packaging. Let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. So first of all, the zombie head here, you can see it's very, very soft, very squishy. The eyeball itself is made of a harder plastic. Actually, both eyeballs are. But the rest of this is just a very soft, maybe like a vinyl material. You see, just very squishy. Almost like one of those little squirt balls or something. Used to be able to fill up with the water to squeeze out. And then it looks like on the bottom here, we got a little cap that we can pop open. Maybe. That is really, really sealed tight. There we go. It's like airtight in there. Pop it open, and that, of course, is where we are going to fill our slime up. So I guess we should probably open up that slime so we can play around with it. So the ooze canister it comes with is pretty neat because it's printed with the Plants vs. Zombies logo on there, and it's got some really nice deco, almost like brain looking deco, but it's green. I guess it's supposed to look like the slime bunched up in there. But you will notice that when you first buy it, all the slime is actually inside of a little plastic bag that's on the inside. So we're going to have to open that up before we can play with it. And boy, is this sealed tight. You're probably going to need a little cutting tool to get into it. Luckily, I have one handy here. Pry this open. Okay. Let's see how this slime is. Oh, I'm excited. Look at that bright neon green slime. Alright, this slime is a much thicker consistency than we see a lot of times on slime. This is almost like gack. Do you guys remember gack? It's a much thicker kind of slime, almost like a putty. You can see it's not quite as runny. It does run, but it's not real liquidy or anything. And you can see it's real solid. I mean, it doesn't really pull apart that easy. You gotta stretch it really far to tear it. But it's a much thicker consistency. It's not as runny as like the Ninja Turtles ooze or even the Trash Pack ooze or the blood and guts stuff that I looked at a little while ago here. It's actually it's a lot like gack. That's like the best way to explain it. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about with the gack. So there we go, and of course we can just put that in a little storage container anytime you want to store it. Oh, actually here. You hear that? Definitely like gack. Totally makes the funny noises. Love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this inside of our zombie head now, because this is where the action is. And this is going to be interesting, because since this stuff isn't very runny, this is going to take some work to actually get this on the inside here. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be easier to kind of tear this up into smaller little pieces. This, my friends, is where the problem lies, because this is actually going to take quite a bit of work to get all this slime in here. This better be worth it in the end after we squeeze all this in here. I'm just going to keep putting as much in there as I can possibly squeeze in. Holds quite a bit. I wonder if we can get this whole thing. Seriously, this takes way too much time to try to get all the slime inside this. I just want to play. I just want to pop the zombie's eyes out. That's all I want to do. Oh, come on. It's starting to fight me. It's running out of room inside. There we go. Look at that. I got all of that slime on the inside. But you saw how long that took, right? That was crazy. Okay. So we're going to pop the little cap back on, if I can do it. Oh my goodness, that's tight. Okay. Oh, Wow. All right. I think we are all set and ready to go. So, as you can see, there is quite a bit of prep work involved in getting this thing all together. So here we go. All we're supposed to do is squeeze this thing, and the slime pops the eyes out. We ready? Are we set? This better be worth it. Here we go. Oh my gosh, how hard do I have to squeeze this thing? Oh, there we go! Oh, yes! Oh, wow, that is amazing. Oh, look at that. That's pretty awesome. And wow, now it kind of totally, oh, look at that. Oh, look at the air bubble. Oh, you guys, you have no idea. This is so ridiculously... This is too much fun. I'm having way too much fun with this. Okay, so there was a little bit of prep work involved. Look at that. The eyeball is just kind of like, there's a little string actually holding it in there. So you won't lose the eyeball. That's kind of nice. There was a lot of prep work involved in putting this thing together, but that's a lot of fun. That is really cool. So if you're willing to kind of stick with it, that's actually a really cool little toy. Totally reminds me of something like a Mad Ball or something. But we have actual slime that pours out of his eye. That is really cool. So there you go, guys. There's a look at the Plants vs. Zombies Zombie Ooze. This is on store shelves right now. Found mine at Toys R Us, so happy haunting, and until next time.